Hey guys, we are back in another video, and today I'm doing a sewing vlog again. So today I'm going to be working on the pink dress that I told you guys about. It's basically the green version, or the green version I made a few videos ago. I'm making a pink version, and so today I'm basically just going to be adjusting the pattern. I'm adjusting the sleeves because I want the sleeves to be a bit puffier, and I'm adjusting the bust because I want like the part that like you tie in the front to be a little bit bigger, just so I have a little bit more coverage. So I'm just gonna vlog me working on that today. It's Saturday, and honestly I was sort of just trying to have a chill Saturday. Yesterday I went into the city and I went to volunteer at my church for like a young adult night that we had, and then me and my boyfriend just hung out, and then we got rained on because it was pouring in New York yesterday and in Jersey. So then I ended up coming home and like I was so tired, so I like knocked out. But yeah, today I just want to have like a chill day, do some sewing, probably some drawing. Well, I have to because I'm trying to stay committed, so do some drawing, but I'm gonna start with doing these patterns. So I'm gonna just vlog a little bit of that, and yeah, we'll go from there. But I hope you guys are having a good Saturday, or you had a good Saturday because it'll be past Saturday when you see this. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And I'm excited for where this will continue to move into. So I have my matcha, which I showed you guys in like the first clip. This has honestly been helping me with like waking up in the morning, on top of like having smoothies sometimes, like berry smoothies specifically, and just like high protein food or drinks has been helping me. So yeah, I feel really motivated today, and I don't know, I woke up this morning and felt just very like ready to just dive into like the gifts that God's given me and not slack anymore, and to not be fearful anymore walking into my purpose and what I love to do. So I'm excited to finally be back in like the zone that I used to be in when I first started creating. But yeah, that's enough talking. I'm just gonna get to the sewing, so I'll see you guys in the next clip. So, like I said, I was changing the pattern. Wait, I want you guys to see me. So, okay. I was working on the patterns because I wanted to adjust my sleeve. I had to think about that for a second. I had to adjust my sleeve pattern and the front bust pattern, like where you tie the front of the dress. So these are the old patterns. Like this is the old sleeve pattern that I made when I first was making the green version, and this is the old, I don't know why I put sleeve there, this is not the sleeve, but this is the old bodice pattern for the front. And so basically I just traced them first, and then I extended however many inches that I needed to make it bigger, because I need both of them to be bigger. So yeah, this one I made like 3 inches bigger here, and I had to then adjust this line here because it ends up tapering out. And then this one, it was more on an angle, So I just made it straight into a square because for those sleeves, I feel like it's easier when you cut them out as a square because when you bunch it, it'll gather like that compared to how I cut it out. So yeah, I'm hoping this version will be a lot better. I'm about to cut out this fabric first. This is the fabric that's like gonna be like an overlay to the lining fabric. So the lining fabric is pink, but it's the same material as the green fabric that you guys saw in the green dress. This is the lining fabric. I originally was just gonna make it pink, like with this, just this, but then I forgot that I bought this fabric and my original idea was to have this like over this. So I'm using this for just the sleeves. The bodice part, this will be on the outside and this will be like against my skin, and then this will be like the main dress part, and I'm gonna have this as an overlay. I'm just figuring out the best way for me to sew everything together for the bodice or the main like dress part. But yeah, I'm really excited with how this is gonna turn out. I originally, like you guys saw my sketch when I sketched out this whole dress, and originally I was making it anyway, but like in a week the Barbie movie is coming out and so I'm gonna wear it to the Barbie movie and make like a little TikTok and stuff. But yeah, I'll be making it just in time for me to go see the Barbie movie, so you guys will see the reveal of this in a week. Also because I'm lying, when you see this video you'll see the reveal of the dress probably the same day, if not the next day, because I'm going to see the movie on Saturday. So yeah, I'm super excited, and now I'm just gonna cut out this fabric and then I'm gonna drape this fabric on the dress form to see how it looks against my dress form with this fabric overlay, just because I want to see how it's gonna look and how I want to go about it. But I'm cutting out my sleeve and my bodice pieces first so that I can see how much fabric I'm working with, which I think I have just enough, so basically I just can't mess up. So yeah. No pressure. Better. So now I'm gonna drape on my dress form and I'm going to see how the pink, the solid pink stretch fabric looks against the chiffon stretch fabric that I have, non-stretch, sorry, the chiffon non-stretch fabric that I have, so that can see like how I want the main part of the dress to look. I might even like make the spandex part be a little shorter and just have the organic part be long. But sorry, I keep looking because I thought someone called me. But yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do yet, so I'm just gonna drape, play around with it, and then from there I'll cut out and pin the final drape that I like. So yeah. Okay guys, so this is how it looks when I drape it. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I sort of feel like having it just stop at a certain point might be more flattering. Like maybe at like my knees, like right above my knees, having the darker pink, like the spandex pink, stop at that, because I just don't know how I feel about it, because it's also summer, so it's like hot. So I don't want to be sweating, and I want it to sort of be like a versatile kind of dress. So I feel like if I make this hot pink part stop at like right above my knees and stop it there, and then the rest of the dress allow it to just flow how it flows, would be the best option. And then the sleeves are normal, and then the top bodice part is normal. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna play around with it a little bit more, but honestly I think I'm gonna do what I just said, because I think that would be more flattering than having it like this. Yeah, because I want it to be like a dress that you can dress up and dress down, and not just be like super fancy, like a dress that can be casual, but it can also be like, you can also add really nice accessories and purses, what am I saying, sorry, like a purse, stuff like that, like accessorize it up to be able to wear it like on a night out, like girls night out, or like to a dinner or something like that. So I think I'm gonna go with what I just said. So I'm gonna play around with it a little bit more, and then I'm gonna cut into it, and I'll show you guys what I'm working with. So as I'm draping, I wanted to talk a little bit about fabric choices. With this dress specifically, as I was sewing it, I learned what fabrics are good and what fabrics aren't the best with this kind of dress. I think spandex fabric is probably the best to work with when it comes to this kind of dress. For the brocade fabric I was using, it was nice using it, but it was a little tricky just because I forgot that there wasn't going to be any stretch in that fabric, so it had to be exact. And I also had to make sure I included enough seam allowance so that it wasn't too tight whenever I was putting it on. So if I do end up ever wanting to remake this dress in a fabric that isn't stretch, I would definitely add a bit more seam allowance just so that I can make up for the part of the dress that I normally would just like stretch into because the fabric is so stretchy. So I'm probably going to work on the pattern a little bit more so that I'll be able to also make it in non-woven fabrics as well. My cat Sarah came to visit me again, as she always does. My mom bought her this like ball of yarn and this other toy, so she like plays with that sometimes. But recently I think she's sick, so like I'm hoping that she gets better. But that's like some small updates on Sarah. So I finished draping the front part of the bodice, or the dress part. This was just my first initial drape. I ended up going back and like just like cleaning it up a bit so that it was even on both sides. But I really like how it turned out with this first front bodice front dress part. I think it came out really nice. And then this is just me adding the brocade fabric over it so I can see how it's gonna look with that overlay with the see-through fabric. Like I was saying before, I really like how it's shorter for the dark pink fabric part and then the see-through fabric goes to the ground. I think it's way more flattering than how I had it before with both of the fabrics going to the ground. And like I was also explaining before, I can dress it up, dress it down, and it'll still be wearable. As I explained in the earlier part of this video, I'm trying to practice drawing more each and every day. So this is just me doing my little practice for the day. I'm starting with just focusing on like getting better with drawing tops, pants, and dresses. And then I'll go into color because I think that's where I get like scared and a little like nervous about with my drawing, because I'm still trying to get better with my rendering when it comes to adding color and texture and all that. So right now I'm starting with just like sketching and getting comfortable with like sketching the silhouette of what I'm trying to put on paper. So as I was cutting out the cleaned up front and back pieces for the spandex, I then went over to the brocade and I realized I didn't have enough for both the front and the back. So I was sort of sad, but it was fine because I was going into the city the next day anyways. So for the rest of that day, I ended up just cutting out the front piece, and then I'm going to just sew the two bodice pieces together, which is the part that you're going to be tying in the front. So I just sewed the brocade to the spandex part using my serger, and then from there I sort of didn't really have anything else to do because I'm waiting to get the other fabric. So that's where I ended up stopping for the day. Hey guys, okay, so it's the next day. Like I was saying, I wasn't able to cut out all the pieces in the brocade because I ran out of fabric. So I went to New York and got the fabric, so now I can get back to sewing. I was so happy. I knew exactly which store it was too, and like at first I couldn't find it, but then I found it. So I was so happy because I was gonna be so sad if I had to like change the whole thing. But I have enough to finish. And then I got where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. I got a zipper because I'm gonna do a side zipper. It's an invisible zipper, so it won't show. And then thread. So we're gonna finish this dress today. I want to finish this dress today. So I have a meeting at 8 o'clock and it's currently like almost 2, and I have to do something in between before the meeting. So I'm gonna do as much as I can by at least like 5 o'clock, and then from there see where I'm at, and then probably stop to do what I need to do before my meeting, and then probably just do the meeting and then get back to sewing. So right now I'm gonna cut out the front piece with the brocade because that's the missing piece, and then we're gonna pin it up to see how it looks, and then we're gonna go from there. Hey guys, so I just finished sewing the back and front lining to the brocade fabric, so it's now together, and now I'm just gonna sew the bodice part, which is like just the part that you like tie in the front right here to the back piece, because it has to get sewn to the back piece and then it'll come around. So I'm gonna sew that together, and then sew one side of the dress, and then I have to sew the zipper, and then sew the other side of the dress, and then we can do the sleeves. Yeah, I'm excited. It looks so good so far, so I can't wait to show you guys how this comes out. It's gonna look so cute. These were the last few steps before I sewed everything together. I was gathering the sides of the bodice part so that it fit to the back piece, and then I was sewing together the brocade to the spandex for the front piece and the back piece together. And then after that I sewed together one side of the front and back piece just so I could see how it fit, and it came out really nice. Like, I was like, wow, this is better than I would have expected it to come out, and I just love the length and everything. So now after this, all I have to do is add the invisible zipper and add the sleeves. but actually in this clip I think I already did add the invisible zipper, so all I have to do is add the sleeves and then I'm done. It's just so funny to me because I feel like this really came out as like a Barbie dress, and initially, like I said, I drew this up like a few months ago, and I already like, this is like a silhouette I've done before, but like the fact that this came out so like on theme to like the movie I'm about to see is just so funny. And I definitely feel like this is a dress that like has probably been worn by Barbie, or like in like any of her movies, or like even with the dolls. Like I feel like I've seen this dress before, which is why it's like, wow, definitely on point. I'm so excited to see the movie. I've heard like only good reviews so far about it. I'm also going to see Oppenheimer. I don't want to say it wrong and butcher it. I hope I said that right. I'm seeing that the same day, so I'm excited to see both. Me and my boyfriend are gonna see Barbie last, just to end on like a good note. And also Oppenheimer is like 3 hours, so we want to like have a break in between, so I'll definitely keep you guys updated with like how I enjoy both of the movies. But this is the last step. I'm just doing the hem, and then after this step I'm gonna try it on again, and that's it. I didn't have a outro to this, so from here I just want to say thanks for watching. I'm definitely excited to post more videos like this, so please subscribe and share if you guys are interested to see more and want any other kind of videos like this where I make outfits or dresses inspired by different movies or TV shows. I would definitely be excited to do more of videos like this. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Sorry my voice sounds like so weird right now, but I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I hope you enjoy the reveal of this dress. So see you guys next time. Bye!
A stick, a stone, it's the end of the road. It's the rest of a stump, it's a little alone. It's a sliver of glass, it is life, it's the sun. It is night, it is death, it's a trap, it's a gun.